Hey, what's up guys? It's Bro Vinny here again on another video on Pokemon Sleep. Today, we're talking about whether you should evolve your Pokemon or catch them as they are, if they come evolved. Now, to show this, today I'm actually on Piggy's account. Hey Piggy! Because she has a really nice Charmander, and let me show you guys what I mean by that. The meta, look, a lot of people have their own tier lists now in terms of what's great for investing. Having said that, I'm still a bit unsure. There is still a lot of different factors that aren't being considered in every tier list. But I'll tell you why this Charmander is excellent. And that's to do with the fact that, well, first of all, Charmander is a specialist in ingredients. So have a look over here. That means that his farming of ingredients at baseline is multiplied by 2. So sausages, he always gets 2 times relative to some other Pokemon that isn't a specialist in that. So that's pretty standard across any specialist Pokemon that does ingredients. However, she additionally has Ingredient Finder M at level 10, which boosts the likelihood of this Pokemon finding ingredients. Now, in my limited understanding, is that gets stacked as a percentage. So the chance of finding more sausages are multiplied further. And then she has this excellent nature, which boosts the speed of helping finding berries and ingredients. So altogether, she's got like a triple whammy on getting ingredients for sausages. I imagine she would just have sausages every day. Isn't that right, Biggie? But that is not what we're here to talk about today. Today, we're here to talk about why you should be evolving your Pokemon instead of just catching them as they are. Of course, if you catch them as a Charmeleon or a Charizard, you would immediately get some excellent stats. There's no doubt about that. And that's because you don't have to spend the candies to evolve them. You don't have to waste resources to evolve them. But also the frequency is generally lower when they're evolved. But there are benefits to evolving, and that is, and we're going to show you guys now. We're going to level Charmander up to level 12 first. Piggy, if you don't mind, I'm going to waste some of your handy candies.
I want to see.
So Charmander is now level 12, and we know that he evolves at level 12 because the game tells us. And he's got just enough candies to evolve now. Here we go.
Who's that Pokemon?
It is Jigglypuff from above.
Charmander's evolving. I should have given it a funny name.
What should you have called it?
Sausages.
Sausage? Yeah, he actually is just sausages. That's what he's good for, sausages.
Yay, he looks so happy.
Alright, now if you remember, if you compare to the earlier part of this video, he had a slower time on the frequency, so a longer time on the frequency. So in evolving, you will reduce that time on collecting ingredients, which is pretty standard, even if you catch it as it is. But you'll notice that this part is higher, which doesn't happen if you catch it as it is. So if you catch it already evolved, your carry limit isn't as high. So that's one thing. But also, you'll see that the main skill, the Ingredient Magnet S here, is now level 2, which collects more ingredients than when it was level 1. This also doesn't happen if you catch it as it is. So if you catch a Charmeleon as it is, you will lose out on these 2 stats relative to one that's evolved. Now, just to prove to you guys that it's true what I said, that at level, when you evolve, you get level up on the main skill and also carry limit up. I'm going to show you my account now. So this is my Sudowoodo. That used to be a Bonsley. That's why I named it Bonsleep, because when I named it, it was actually a Bonsley. So Bonsleep here, and we're going to compare. Bonsleep here is an evolved Pokemon from Bonsley, has a carry limit of 15 and a level 3 charge skill. One of the levels is because of skill level up S. So it's actually technically level 2 if it didn't have this sub skill that increases skill level by 1. If you compare that to my Sudowoodo, which has a carry limit of only 10 and a base level on the main skill Charm Strength M of level 1, you can see that an evolved Pokemon is generally better for long-term investment than one that's already evolved. Of course, you can spend some skill seeds to level this up, certainly. But I don't think there's any way to increase the carry limit. So there is still inherently a value in evolving your Pokemon as opposed to catching them as they are. So that's just one more tip for you guys. Make sure if you do invest long term, choose one that you can evolve as opposed to one that's already evolved when you caught it. Now, of course, I'm not saying in every situation it's better to evolve. Let's assume that you have the best nature and the best skill roll ever, and you've caught a Sudowoodo as it is, not as a Bonsly, then it may not be worth you investing in the Bonsly that doesn't have great skills. The reason why I did decide to ultimately invest in this one is because he's got pretty decent skill rolls on this Bonsly compared to my regular Sudowoodo, who has a lot more of these blue and gold skills. So ultimately, it's your decision which one you invest in. But if you want sort of the absolute perfect Pokemon, it has to be one that you evolve from base evolution. So the next time you wake up in the morning and you see an evolved Pokemon that has like 12 bars or 20 bars to max out their friendship, consider this. Is it actually worth your biscuits to feed that Pokemon to catch it? Considering that actually long-term investments are better with the unevolved forms like Charmander. If you see a Charizard and a Charmander next to each other, if you're going for the long-term investment, should you not roll for the Charmander instead of the very biscuit-heavy Charizard? Hopefully this video helped some of you guys understand the game a bit better, and if it did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you've got any burning questions, I answer questions quick on Discord. So I'll leave a link to my Discord in the description below. You're also welcome to use the comment section. I'll try and get back to you as quick as I can.